Welcome back to ADEA TV. I'm your host, Raisa Pascal, and I'm so excited to be here in Portland bringing you all the latest and greatest highlights from the ADEA annual session and exhibition. Monday morning kicked off with an inspiring ADEA tapestry table session which discussed the need to ensure that more women leaders serve as key decision makers in areas such as global health and education.
Well, it's been just a riveting session on humanity, and I think the importance of people reaching down and how much people's upbringing can influence their lives. This woman was such an inspiration, and how she came from such difficult circumstances, both politically, and had a role model, fortunate with their father. And I think it's just really something, and here this is the ADEA, American Dental Education Association, and the power and the value of education, and I think she captured that, and the courage it took to do that, I think, was also something that came through very strongly in here. So she is, as she said, there's a fire that burns inside of her, and I think we all saw that fire. So I think in addition to a very intellectual conversation about the importance of education, it was really an inspiring talk, I think, for all of us, and really appropriate for ADEA.
I was very impressed with Afghanistan's Ministry of Education. She brings a new light to what we take for advantage every day, which is the right to an education. So it was really enlightening to hear the struggles of some of the women in other countries, something that we take for granted, but is a struggle that these girls are having every day. Some of their lives are threatened because they want to get an education. I think it's good for us who take all these liberties for granted to be reminded of that. So I was very impressed, very enlightened.
Back in the exhibit hall, attendees are continuing their search for the latest products and services in the dental industry. Let's check in now with the winners of our corporate member booth and banner competition.
We are elated at Invista to be the third place winner. More importantly, we're happy to be celebrating ADEA for 100 years.
Oh, it feels good. You know, ADEC has always been a supporter of ADEA. We've been involved for over 30 plus years, so we wanted to make sure that we were able to celebrate the 100 years.
It felt really awesome, and I have to say that this group of lovely individuals that have been here at the booth have done an awesome job. They wore their 100-year ears and really sold it. It was one of those things that Hugh Freedy's been involved with ADEA since the very beginning. We're a 115-year-old company, and so for us to be involved with ADEA has been really awesome, and we're glad that we could represent well and celebrate with ADEA.
Creative booths and innovative exhibitors aren't the only ones keeping attendees engaged here on the show floor. Also available for viewing on the exhibit hall are dozens of research poster presentations on every topic related to dental education and oral health care.
I always make a point of looking at the posters. I'm not judging this year, but wanted to see my Rutgers colleagues and their presentations, and of course they were all extremely impressive. I know a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into this, and some institutions, the ability to have a poster accepted will determine whether or not their institution will support them coming here. It's really a big deal, but it's also a nice place to come network and see what everybody's up to and get a few new ideas.
In this ADEA Chair of the Board Symposium, attendees were able to share their experiences in implementing IDD curriculum to promote conversation and potential collaboration within the dental education community.
I thought it was an excellent presentation. I think many people don't think about the challenges people with intellectual disabilities face, so I think it opened a lot of eyes and a lot of the work that still needs to be done in dentistry to support all of these patients.
I think this really aligns perfectly with the I'm Possible, We Are Possible theme of our meeting at ADEA this year, and it is possible, and I think this highlights more than anything that it is a collaborative opportunity for us to do a service to our patients and to our learners for treating people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Over at the Tech Expo, attendees are being introduced to just some of the new technology being released by the many bright minds of the dental industry. The ADEA Centennial Photo Mosaic, located near registration, is where attendees had the opportunity to be a part of the ADEA 100 snapshot in time. This is just one of the many ways we are celebrating ADEA's 100th anniversary. Stay tuned to our final ADEA TV recap for a deeper look into our centennial celebrations. Thanks for watching.